Hey everyone, welcome back to our bi-weekly project calls. We're gonna go with this is project call 31. Um, to everyone that's been tuning into our AMAs, we had kind of switched from doing project calls to almost like project call AMAs in our Discord. Um, we wanted to go back to these structured calls because we think that they bring a lot of info and insight to what's going on the development side of the project. Because the Lime Chain guys are usually off by the time that we start our AMAs in the late afternoons on Wednesdays. So we're gonna go back to doing these, and we'll do it bi-weekly, and then next week we'll have a afternoon AMA. So I'll hand it off to Ilya and Ryan so they can go over some of the development updates, and some of the Lime Machine guys will probably tune in on some of that stuff.
All right, thanks, Mark. Hi, everybody. So, quick update from us for the last 2 weeks, I think, or so. So we all know that we had some issues with Ledger, which we fixed, and it was deployed last week. Also, we've been developing a new airdrop page, like you requested, and that's also live since early this week. And about the hash masks, I think Ryan can give a bit more info on that. So,
Yep. So we've been improving the scraper, and one of those improvements is working on non-standard ERC 721 support. So things like hash masks, which don't have the right interface, we're able to write custom tooling to go and make sure it's supported on our platform as well. So we got that support working for hash masks, and we'll have it for other non-standard collections coming soon.
Yeah, and I would just mention too, like if anyone watching this project call, like if you have an NFT collection that's not following that standard ERC 721, but it's pretty similar, like a hash mask or a CryptoPunk, I would just reach out to Ryan or to someone on the team via Discord or however you need to reach out. But we can definitely facilitate some of those collections. It just takes a little bit of time on our end.
all right. And in terms of what we're currently building, so basically, we've noted, I think, on the AMAs that we're improving the SEO, so that's already been tested by our teams. We are also working on supporting ERC 1155s. Also, some parts of the team are working on adding filtering and searching by trades. I know that that's a requested feature. And I think also Ryan mentioned the scraper update. So that's the current priorities list, and we'll keep you posted on that. Back to you, Mark.
Okay, nice. So thank you guys for the development updates. We're going to hand it off to Zach to give some polymorph updates. And just to give everyone some like universe structure updates, we're really starting to segment out teams because essentially we didn't really realize this when we dropped polymorphs, but essentially like polymorphs are their own thing and their own brand, and we didn't realize really how much resources it was going to take to continue to develop all of that stuff. So essentially we built out a team just for polymorphs, and Zach is going to be in charge of a lot of that stuff, and we're going to start pushing out a lot of our polymorph updates that we have. We have a lot of things that are about 80-90% done that just need to kind of get pushed to development. And we built a team around that to do that, and I'll kind of let Zach lead off from there. But we have a lot of plans. We have resources now to kind of push all this stuff in unison with the marketplace. So these updates aren't going to be taking away from the marketplace. We'll be able to build in sequence. So that's really good news for us and really good for all the polymorph holders. But I'll hand it off to Zach and he can kind of give you guys an idea of what's to come for the polymorphs.
Hey guys, yeah, so we've been building a lot of really cool stuff for the polymorphs for a while. I mean, since even before I was on this team. So some of the updates are going to be, we're going to have the burn to mint set up, so you can transfer your polymorph onto basically a new and upgraded and better contract. Scrambling will, after that happens, scrambling will get turned back on. The new contract will allow like support for other games and ecosystems with those polymorphs, and that's more like long term. And the new contract also supports like bridging to Polygon, so that we can have scrambling not cost so much gas, so you guys can have fun scrambling your traits and all that. And then there's also some other like extra incentives that we're building around burning to mint that I'm not going to go into detail too much on this call, but possibly on the next AMA we can start talking about what that looks like. But that's all really for polymorphs at the moment. Rain isn't on this call, huh? I also wanted to, I guess we'll let Rain talk about that on the AMA, but he has a whole
on this call. Let me tag him really quick because I saw his light just go green really quick.
Yeah, I know he wants to talk about the community center. So
Let me I'm gonna send him the invite link because he may have gotten, because our calendars are all screwed up, so he may have.
but yeah, polymorphs are getting some really cool updates. I'm excited for everything we've been working on.
And also next week, we're actually going to add more people to this call. I kind of screwed up and didn't add like Algie and Nick because they're usually not on our morning dev syncs. There's actually a lot of people on the team who are not on those calls. So we need to, I need to add everyone. But I don't know where Rain is right this second, but we'll let him give the community center updates on the next AMA. And there's a lot to, he's done a lot of reorganizing of the Discord, and we're trying to condense and make everything nice and tidy because our Discord did get a little overwhelming at one point because we had so many channels. And we do have plans to try and move a lot of the work to the Discord, but I'm not sure about when exactly we're going to do that. But Rain wanted to give some updates on that because he's the one who's actually helping us move a lot of this stuff over. But okay, I don't really have any other updates, so I think we can go ahead and end this. Unless there's anything anybody else wants to say.
Yeah, I think this is a good intro back into doing these. We're definitely going to have a lot of big dev updates probably coming up later on. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, just wanted to let everyone know this is still going on.
Yeah, we're coming back to these project calls because they are definitely
Actually, where are we with the one thing I want to know, and I think the community should know, is like, where are we with the scraper being fully synced?
So there's improvements being moved in that speeded up this week. It's still tricky to give an exact progress number, and I've touched on this before. But any number I could pull out of the scraper would kind of not be reflective of its progress because of the way that it works. So I'll continue thinking about ways that we can better communicate how far along the scraper is, and then I'm hoping once a few of these improvements are pushed in, we may be able to focus on that. But as of now, any number that I could pull down from any of the data we have is not going to meaningfully convey how far along the scraper is.
That's fair.
It's not the answer I want to give, but it's the most honest answer that I can give right now. And I hope that we can change that soon.
That's cool. I get it. I mean, I understand because you've explained it before, but yeah, that's fair. So I think we're good, Mark.
Okay, nice. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Hit like, subscribe, tune into our AMA next week, and then we'll see you guys back on the project calls in 2 weeks. So thank you, everyone. We love you
Yeah.
all.
Thank you. I dropped some alpha on the universe Twitter last night, but you have to go find it, by the way. So
Let's go. Thanks, everyone.
later.
Later.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.